Hey everybody, it is Eric Lucas with GG Homes here in San Diego, your favorite real estate investor. And while I may be your favorite real estate investor, I am far from perfect. As a matter of fact, I screwed up this month. I screwed up big time, and I want to talk about it and apologize as well. So, the one thing that I've noticed is that if somebody makes a $10 mistake and they don't admit responsibility and they don't admit that they screwed up, I get really, really upset. Yet I've had people make $1,000 mistakes in my life, and if they own it and take responsibility and say, hey, I'm sorry, I screwed up, I'm much less angry. So, bottom line is I believe that when you screw up, you take responsibility for it and you try to fix it. So, one of the things I'm always talking about in my videos is the fact that we don't play the renegotiate game, that once we make an offer on a property, our offer will not change. And this month, actually, there were 3 situations where we changed our offer. And that really sucks. I hated to do it. We had to do it though. In 2 of the 3, we hadn't actually seen the property. I made lowball offers on 2 of the 3. And I thought that those lowball offers would be fine sight unseen. Then once we actually viewed them, we realized that we needed to be even lower. And that really upset the agents, as it should. The other offer we actually viewed, but then when we viewed it again, we realized that we were going to have a very hard time making it a 3-2 from a 2-2. So we had to lower our offer. So I'm always saying, hey, we never lower offers. We don't play the renegotiate game. And, that's not our business model, right? There's a few other real estate firms out there that their actual business model is to make a higher offer and then renegotiate and try to get the property for less. We don't do that on purpose, but yet we still did it this month, and therefore I take responsibility for it. So if you were one of the agents involved in these transactions, I really am sorry, and I screwed up. And I learned from this, though. I learned that, from here on out, what I need to do is, if I have not yet seen a property, I shouldn't tell you an exact number. I should give you a range. Or I should say, hey, we'll be interested around 450 or around 475. Not say, hey, we're in at 450, because, then that obviously caused some problems. So in 2 of the 3, we were able to salvage the deal, and I think salvage the relationship. One deal was up in Rancho Bernardo, and we closed and we're on good terms with the agent. The other was up in Vista. We closed, we're on good terms with the agent. But another deal was a 55 plus community in Rancho Bernardo, and that agent is really, really upset with us and probably won't deal with us again. And look, if you're that agent, you know who you are. I'm really sorry. I screwed up. I told you I screwed up, and we screwed up. So, But going forward, again, to fix it, I'm not going to say an exact number until we actually see the property. And then once we actually view it, I'm not going to jump the gun. I'm going to take my time to review it with Paul and get an exact number so this does not happen. So this really did happen more times in this 1 month than it did in my first 2 years at GG, but it still happened, and I take responsibility for it. So some of you are probably saying, well, why are you even making this video and broadcasting this? Well, because I'm not perfect, because we're not perfect, because we make mistakes. And in addition to owning my mistake, there's a YouTube ad, or not a YouTube ad, there's a Facebook ad by some real estate investor out in Arizona. I'm not going to name any names, but I actually did go to college with him. Go Sun Devils, by the way. And his videos always annoy me, because he's like, oh, here I am with my Lambo in front of Chase Bank and life is great. Or, hey, here I'm smiling, life is great, and I'm in front of the ocean and you could too. Hey, look, life is not perfect, So I don't want to be just the guy that is always, saying that we're the greatest, we're the greatest, we're the greatest. I like to keep it real on this channel. I like to keep it real on my Facebook page. And I'm always bragging about the deals we closed and how good we are to work with. And I think we are. I think we are one of the best firms, if not the best firm. But that still doesn't mean that we don't make mistakes from time to time. So I'm admitting my mistakes here. I'm taking responsibility for them. I'm sorry. But I am glad that we were able to really save 2 of the 3 deals, right? We were able to get 2 of the 3 deals as well as salvage that relationship. And that was really, really important to me. And again, going forward, you know, I know what I need to do to make sure that this does not happen again, because you know, I often make fun of the firms that will, you know, purposely write an offer higher than they're willing to pay and then renegotiate. And we definitely don't want to be known as one of those firms, because I think we've got a pretty good reputation and I want to keep it that way. So anyway, just a quick video, and wanted to again, you know, tell everybody what happened, admit that I made a mistake, say I'm sorry, own it, and tell you what I'm going to do to fix it. So anyway, Eric Lucas with GG Homes here in San Diego, and hopefully we will still be your favorite investor going forward now that I know how to address this issue. So cheers, everybody. Take care.